third world country with some vestiges of freedom and liberty left, but that's all going to be overrun soon. God help us. And the yuppies are just going to roll over to it. They've had their fight sucked out. A lot of folks, though, aren't. And that's why it's going to be very nasty. Going back to Paul Dornanu, infocon.ro, infocon.ro. Done a lot of great work, and you can see his footage in Endgame. Blueprint for Global Enslavement, being followed by cars and police waiting out front in plain clothes, smoking cigarettes in alleys. Looks like something out of Indiana Jones or the Temple of, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and going through bazaars and trying to hide while guys follow him so Tucker can meet some guy in an alley to tell him what's going on from Bilderberg. And a lot of that went on this year, too, and Tucker's going to be back soon. In fact, he's getting back tonight. We'll have him on the next few days for a full debriefing here on air. But, Mr. Dornanu, the British reporter, Mr. Skelton, really got freaked out when they were at his hotel, in his room, following him, grabbing on him in alleyways. And the London Guardian, he certainly had a conversion from laughing at us to taking this pretty serious.
Yes, I managed to meet Chuck Baldwin and talk to him a bit, and he indeed was looking very frightening because what was happening, I don't think he was expecting for this to be happening, and was taken by surprise. But let me tell you what happened the second arrest of us. When we got the second time arrested with us, there were two guys from American Free Press, Bernard and Peter. I don't know their last names. And
by the way, this is an exclusive. Nobody else is reporting right now on this. We need Paul Watson or Kurt Nimmo to get this up. A bunch of people were arrested. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically when they started to ask for our IDs, we were in that park near the police barricade. I started recording with my phone, just only audio. I put the phone in my pocket, so I make sure I have some proof, something against them if I have to.
And they made you erase that, didn't they? Because you reported that to us in an email that I gave to Watson yesterday, that they erased a bunch of your tape and stuff.
That one is still on my phone because I managed to remove the card from my phone.
But they did erase some of your stuff, correct?
Yes. When we got to the police station, the first thing there was a captain which I managed to take his pictures at a demonstration a day earlier. He asked for our cameras to remove the batteries, to remove the tape, the cards from them. The phones, especially phones. And they were very, very angry, especially on me because I published the videos on YouTube, and they literally starting threatening me personally.
Oh, stay there. Stay there, Paul Dornanu. Let's do 5 more minutes on the other side as we debrief you here worldwide on the radio. Very upset about all the YouTube videos that we linked to on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com that got carried as official news.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Paul Dornanu is our guest from Infocon.ro, joining us from Romania, got back home in the last few hours. He was taken to the police station, arrested twice. The second time, very angry. They'd seen his YouTube videos that we posted that were actually carried by Google News as news and even posted on their front page. That's what automated computers can do. They can censor us with one hand and then elevate us with the other. But it is amazing what the alternative media can do, thanks to Paul Dornanu's courage and many others. Okay, Paul, so you're saying this police officer, officer of officers, were you saying he was a captain or a sergeant, threatened you over the fact that you'd put him on YouTube? Please continue.
He was very angry that I put those videos on YouTube, especially the ones on which you can see the faces of the...
Well, let's make them more angry. Let's make them more angry. Do you have his name?
No, I don't have his name, but I have a picture of him.
Good.
from the day earlier when the protest. So
well, send us who this thug is. We want to put that in the article. So he threatened you. What did he say when he threatened you?
Well, he kept asking me why I put this on the internet, why I have recorded that video inside the police station, and I denied all the time that I recorded that video. I just said that I only uploaded it to the YouTube. I got it from somebody else. I kept denying all the time.
Good.
And they said, well, we have to take you into the jail and send you to a court where a judge will decide what we're going to do with you. And after that, they started do a body search on us. They had remove our shoes, got everything, whatever we had on us, taken away, and I feel that they were looking for something else, like maybe knife or drugs, something to get us, to stage us. Probably that's what they really are looking for. And after that, they put the batteries back into our cameras and the tapes, and they had us show them what we filmed, what pictures we have taken of, and had me delete all the pictures from my camera, and which I'll actually tonight recovered with a special software. So I recover all the pictures because I have 200 pictures from last day that were lost. And I had a tape with more than half an hour recorded on it.
How are you going to recover it? You got some special software, or had you saved it at the hotel? I know you said
software to cover erase format cards. I haven't wrote anything on it, so it can be done. I'll try that tonight. But more important is that they had me also destroy the tape I had in my video camera. I had more than 40 minutes recorded on that tape, and they didn't want them to do it. They wanted me to do it by myself with my hands and then throw it into the trash. So that lasted for about 4 hours. Other two guys, two policemen, higher in rank, I think, came to us and asking a question about us, why we were taking pictures to the policeman, why we were taking pictures to the car plate. That's what they started to say, because they were looking at the pictures and saying, look, you took pictures with the car plate. Why do you do that?
Yeah, implying you're a criminal so they morally can feel good about themselves, when really they're there protecting criminals. Your alternative media, they're documenting world leaders, the bankers that have robbed us blind. Paul Dornanu, joining us from Romania, who just covered Bilderberg 2009. Stay there. A few more minutes with you, then I'm going to shift gears. Stay with us. Hello, friends. Okay, very important report coming up. In just a few minutes, I'm going to detail the just off-the-chart attacks on liberty and freedom that are going on. Bills introduced to ban free speech. Bills introduced to ban guns at will, to ban gun owners. But how this ties into a bigger picture of control. These tracking and tracing lists for travel, for buying, for selling, for having jobs, that's coming up. But right now, let's go back to Paul Dornanu of Infocon.ro. Just citizen activist, citizen news gatherer, took action. A lot of his footage is in my film Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. He went to Bilderberg 2007. And 2008 was in Chantilly, Virginia. We were bullhorning them from less than 50 yards away, their main conference hall, because most of the conference hall, the facility was 100, 200, 300 yards away from the road. But the one area where the conference room backed up on a side road, public sidewalk, you were like 35 yards away. And Richard N. Haas came out and was angry, the head of the CFR. I mean, the security was just breathing heavy. They had Secret Service just literally just going, ugh, looking at us with hatred, because they told them, don't arrest these people because it'll end up being, news coverage. Because it was a total blackout in the U.S. Well, They've changed the rules